all are game changers. What you do every single day, the service that you put in, every single day is changing more life than you know. That's probably the most frustrating thing about being an educator is you sacrifice and you give so much to these kids. But many of them, when they leave your school or when they leave and go to the next grade, you don't guys see them 5 years later. You don't guys see them when they graduate from high school or when they get accepted to college or when they get married or when they get their first child. I wish so bad that I could find those teachers, those few teachers who saw something special inside me when everyone else wrote me off. Man, if I just find those teachers and say thank you, look at me now. I'll own a home, I'll have a business, a non-profit, I'll write a bunch of books, I'll have a bunch of degrees because of you. But they're not there, and I won't find them. But I can tell you, because of sacrifice that you make every single day, coming to the school, because of the teachers, educators, and administrators like that speak alive, because of the people like you. Our country is fighting a chance. This new generation is fighting a chance. These kids are gonna go to whole other people. But that can only take place when we live a life of services, when we live a life of making solutions, and when we live a life of sacrifice. You know, one of the number one messages I share when I go to school, and I will be honest with you, nowadays when the school calls me and they say, "Man, we want you to come to our school and I'm speaking to our kids," but I don't mind speaking to the kids, but more than anything I mind speaking to the teachers. Because if I can put this thing inside you, and you know, can give it to the kids and continue to reinforce it. So now, when I sit down with the teachers, I do what I do with them, and when I get with the kids, you know one of the number one thing I tell them is that your teachers are human, just like you. Think about, you can get diagnosed with something, you get that phone call, you're dealing with financial strains, and now because you overworked and you underpaid, you got a marital issue within your home, you suffer from depression, but you come to school every single day and you say, "I'm gonna leave this in my car because I gotta give my best to these kids." That is what next level teaching is. That next level education is right there. And you can only do that if every single day you say, "You know what? I'm gonna sacrifice me for these kids."